Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys? What is it you need to know? Sagittarius. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Ooh, a passionate new beginning, a little spark of inspiration. Yeah. Well, this could be yourself or someone else. Yeah, this is someone here feeling that spark. This person's a natural born leader. Someone's taking the lead. This is a person heeding the call. Someone is ready for something new. Releasing the old, out with the old, in with the new. This is a person who's feeling very inspired to get something going here. Yeah, that fire's lit. And we have a lunar eclipse, so I would have to say something to do with 3 months. That doesn't mean you'll hear from this person at that time. It could be something else, okay? So we'll see. Yeah, we have the Chariot, full steam ahead. King of Coins. This person's definitely stable. Okay, definitely stable. Now, it's interesting because someone here is releasing the old, in with the new. Could be a reconciliation, someone heeding the call. Okay, so like I say, I mean, this could be somebody here new coming in. Some of you could have another person coming in around 3 months from now. So, but it has to do with strength and will. Somebody here has strong mind, strong will. They're determined. It's a person who's determined to succeed financially. Yeah, I see a storybook ending. So you're already dating someone here, or you're in a relationship too, or there's been some kind of a break or separation. There could be a reconciliation for some of you. But I feel you got a passionate new beginning. Some of you actually have someone who may come in and want to reconcile. You may put on the brakes and take another look at that. Yeah, so I see some unwelcome change. Yeah, I feel some of you have somebody here you're not interested in. Yeah, I feel some of you are moving on, or somebody else is moving on. And we have the Page of Coins. Yeah, you got a person here who's going to lay a foundation. They're going to communicate. Now, there could be an apology of some sort, but really watch out for someone who puts on the brakes and starts making up excuses too. Okay, yeah, so you've got several things coming in. I'm going to tell you, if you've been dating someone too, and if there's several people that you know of are still in your energy, you could have someone coming in for reconciliation, but this is more than likely one person just going through those motions. They're determined to succeed financially, the ultimate provider. It's someone who wants to provide. So, like I say, out with the old, in with the new here. Somebody is shedding and releasing. They've gone through a very deep healing. That's why I feel. So I would say in about 3 months, you got someone coming in. But if you're already connected with this person, there's some sort of unwelcome change. What tells me is if you have someone here, if there is a reconciliation or somebody here who comes in and they start making excuses, okay? Now, it could be regret with the 5 of Cups, but I feel there's someone here you may no longer be interested in if you have a passion in beginning with someone else, because I also see the Knight of Cups. Someone's following their heart. Who is this King of Wands? Let me grab another deck. These are so shiny and glary. They're beautiful, but they're, from my perspective, they have a lot of glare. Let's have a look at this King of Wands. Yeah, this is someone youthful, playful, feeling positive, feeling enthusiastic. See, they've released something and they're now ready for something new. Now, just be careful of somebody who's here for a good time, not a long time. So this is where I feel there's going to be some sort of decision and choice. You might decide to put on the brakes from someone, or someone else is. Yeah, no, person's determined to succeed. They're leveling up. So it just starts out this way. This is a person who's it's a communication. They're feeling enthusiastic. Tell me about, yeah, it's a person who wants to partner up. They're stable financially. So yeah, it is the same person. What is this unwelcome change? Now, it could be someone who has some kind of regrets for putting on the brakes, because this is often the person taking another look. This person's going to assess this. And it could very well even be yourself. Yeah. Some of you are going to be very thoughtful here. You're going to do a lot of thinking about this, the feminine. But Like I say, we have the King of Coins. The Queen of Swords is someone who speaks truth. Someone's putting on the brakes and they're assessing it. They're seeing some kind of truth in something here. Yeah, some of you too might be seeing the truth too. You might have someone here where you already kind of know that if there's two people, one of these people I feel is someone here's thinking with their head, not their heart. So it's about following the heart. Someone's going to make a head and heart decision regarding someone here, or a choice between two. It looks like two for a lot of you. Yeah. I think you got someone who's ready to cooperate and compromise, someone who's more compatible, Sag, because they do look like they're Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe Scorpio, or they're just fiery. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They could be. Like I say, they could be just coming in that energy or have those placements. That they are, this is someone acknowledging something. They're, they're taking a look at this and they're acknowledging something here. The things you have in common. So, the compatibility. Ooh, yeah, I feel something is lining up. See, I feel, like I say, this is energy of things lining up. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, and now some of you have someone you're no longer giving to. So I feel you got somebody else coming in here, some of you. But I do see couples possibly, because it is a relationship reading, actually reconciling. And someone's doing a lot of, the feminine is doing a lot of thinking with their head. Okay, being logical, looking, kind of seeing, where does this go? Are we compatible? Yeah, because you got someone who's kind of moving slow here. Yeah, see, this is, like I say, I feel like you're gonna, if you have someone, if you're a single person and you've been in the dating mode and you have somebody here who may want to reconcile, I feel these two people are somewhat similar. They have something in common. That's what it is. They have something in common. They're both King of Wands and they're both King of Coins energy. But one of them will cooperate and compromise. One of them's more compatible. The other one's going to make up excuses. You're not going to give to this person. It's telling you to follow your heart. Yeah, the person who's following their heart. And I feel this is going to be the feminine energy. Yep, you're going to follow your heart, how you feel. You're no longer giving to someone. You've sacrificed for someone already, and then they drag to their feet. But I feel like you're going to reassess this, okay? Or this person is reassessing you. But, they're going to reach out. See, you've got someone who can be very generous. The other person's not. That's the difference. Yeah, you can see this person. Like I say, I feel you're similar. You're going to be on the same page communicating too. This is someone who's cutting someone out too. They're no longer giving or talking to someone else. So somebody who's unwelcome, somebody who they're not welcoming this person to communicate because they now feel confident with the path they're moving down. So you've got yeah, see, both of these people are the same. That's what it is. They have something in common. But the one thing they don't have in common is one will cooperate to compromise. The other one is kind of slow. They toss hints, breadcrumbs. They don't follow through. And then they start making up excuses. The other one will follow through. They want to take you out. So, crazy energy. Ace of Wands, yeah. See, it's about justice and balance, whether someone's right for someone or not, which is the one. Some of you have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice. They could both be new people. Who knows? But tell me about this lunar eclipse. Ooh, you know how they say the eclipse of the heart? There's a song. I can't remember. It's like really old from like probably the 80s. Yeah, it just popped into my head. Interesting. Oh my. Four of Wands, a reason to celebrate. So it has to do with a house, a home, a celebration, something about 3 months. So if it's been 3 months since you heard from someone, or because I'm seeing 3. My gosh, do you have 3 people coming around and they all have something in common, Sag? I feel the masculine's a Sag here, to be honest. I mean, I'm seeing it, but yeah. Oh no, I see love, a bond, a connection. See, 2 people going to build each other up, work together as a team. The other person moves slow. The other person kind of drags their feet. Yeah. You've got a King of Pentacles. See, they both have King of Pentacles. They both have King of Wands energy. The feminine is looking at this and assessing it. The feminine is thinking about this. One of them's slow, but you're going to assess it and you're going to make a decision. You're going to see the things that they have in common, but you're also going to see that you have more in common with one of them yourself than the other. Yeah. Wow. You're going to be able to communicate with one of them more. One of them you're not going to talk to. I feel like you're open to receive. So it's energy being open, following your heart. I do see balance of head and heart for the feminine as well. See head and heart decision. But you're going to follow your heart in the end. There's that Chariot again. See, this is somebody here putting on the brakes with someone else. Look at that. This is an interesting read. I haven't seen anything like this for a while. But this is yourself probably too, maybe putting on the brakes, staying in control of your emotions, not being ruled by them. So you're going to balance head and heart. Right here, somebody, the feminine, is just all in their head. Because you can see the things they have in common, but you can also looking at the one you have the most in common with, the one who communicates clearly, who speaks the truth. One of these people speaks the truth. There's no hope for someone else. It's hopeless. But you could have someone that's still apologizing because they put on the brakes and they're now taking another look. They may be seeing you different, or vice versa. I actually feel there's going to be a vice versa there, but it's about justice. Coming in right, someone who's just right. But it's about balance, the person you're in alignment with, the person who balances you out, okay? And you're in alignment. So you're not in alignment with someone else here. There's something about how they move too slow. One of them is definitely slower than the other, and it's probably because one is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn sun. The other one is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius sun. I see some Gemini with one. I see definitely Sag energy. There's a masculine Sag. The other person could have Sag in their chart, but it could be, like I say, a different placement. It's not their sun sign. But one of these people is definitely more compatible. It's telling you to trust your inner knowing. I feel like you already know. You already know the answers you're seeking. But I feel this is someone who's seeking you too. They're very wise. This is someone who's wise. They're no longer giving to someone else. This is someone who's been taken advantage of before. But this is a person who's determined to come towards you. They're determined to overcome this. So they also could have someone coming in that's unwelcome, okay, that they don't want to come in, that they're no longer interested in. Yeah, because it's over. See, it's finished. This is where you already know something is over. It's done. I feel like some of you already know that this other person has ended something with someone else too. You're going to connect. It's like people coming apart, people coming together. But there's going to be some kind of celebration. Yeah, look at that, the passion beginning. See, choosing the one. The Empress is the one who's going to be choosing here. But like I say, they're both similar, but it's their placements. It has to do with things lining up and going down this path. I see this storybook ending. See, balancing head and heart. Someone who's attractive, vice versa. Yeah, see, waiting for the one. See, this is something you've been waiting for. The Empress here, you're open. Okay, you've showered abundance on someone. Now you're waiting for someone to do the same. And that's the person who's going to be very generous with you. Yeah, but they are similar. 2 King of Wands, 2 King of Coins, but different places in their chart. So some of you are actually digging really deep. Like, my gosh, you're going down a rabbit hole here. Yeah, but you're going to align with someone here. Very much so. But whatever's finished, it's finished. A painful period of your life. Someone you're no longer talking to because they didn't reciprocate. This person, that King of Swords, aligns with the Queen of Swords. But the thing is this person too has also ended a situation. They're ready to go down another path. Somebody did something to this person. I don't know, took advantage of them, crossed the line with them, something like that. Or you have someone who's done that with you. But you can see this energy of waiting for someone. Yeah, well, the wait's over because that person's going to come in. This person, I wouldn't doubt if you get into commitment in the next 3 months. but there's going to be a reason to celebrate regardless. Now, this lunar eclipse is interesting. I have to dig into it more because the cards sometimes mean other things. And as a reader, I always look for that because there's only so many cards for so many things. And the more you dig, so it's probably, dead on. So I don't know if there's a lunar eclipse coming in 3 months, but there's a deep emotional cleanse. Someone's shedding. Okay, they're releasing and healing. So they're letting go of something here because they're getting ready for something new and they're just starting to feel enthusiastic. Now, you might have known one of these people when you were young, when they were youthful. It's possible, but it's a very positive communication coming in regardless. Tell me about this deep emotional cleanse with the lunar eclipse. So that's likely what's going to happen, but yet there's a reason to celebrate. Yeah, something deeply emotional, see? An emotional cleanse. Someone is getting in touch with their emotional self. It's an energy of two people sharing their innermost selves. I see emotional intimacy, a physical, emotional connection too. It's two people who build each other up and work together as a team. This person's looking for a team player, and they are. The other person I feel is somebody who's, like I say, they're just kind of moving really slow. They're assessing it, So that's probably the person who's going to come in that's going to be unwelcome. Yeah, someone who's no longer welcome, maybe even in your home for that matter. Let's have a look. I think this person, that King of Swords energy connected to this, it's all connected, but this person here is no longer giving to someone else. They're no longer talking to them. They're no longer, they're just cutting them off. They don't see a lot of hope. In fact, it's unwelcome. This person's not welcome in their home. Now, it's possible there could be somebody who tries to kind of cut in, swoop in and take control because they've lost control. Yeah, but we have the King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Wands, and the King and Queen of Swords here. So pretty interesting. Tell me about this King of Cups. This person's deep in their feelings and their emotions. Yeah, they want to have success. They are. They're planning and preparing. They're coming in with a very positive energy. So I see a victory. They're aiming for victory. Yeah. They have pride. They are a good provider. They take, they will provide for you, but they're also going to do something to, you're not chasing this person either. They're going to be chasing you. But I feel like they're also a good provider. They're very generous. They're kind and compassionate. They're very much in touch with their innermost feelings, how they feel. They have some very deep feelings here. Wow. But the Empress is open. It's the start of something new. Yeah, there's the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to align with one of these people very, very well. And I do think this is someone who, they've ended something with someone. They've literally cut them out of their life. Oh, yeah. It's interesting, though, because the Chariot's here for both of you. It's like you've got a lot. There's things in common that you've gone through. Pretty cool. Tell me about the Two of Wands. See, this is an energy of being in alignment, putting all your cups on the table, sharing your innermost selves. Yeah, see, manifesting each other. There's going to be communication. This person's kind of strategizing and analyzing what to say. And they're going to reach out because you're waiting for that reciprocity and you're going to get it. So I wouldn't necessarily say that has to do with 3 months. Something else is happening, this healing, this cleanse, where somebody all of a sudden just decides, oh yeah, they're deciding to communicate. Yeah, been there, done that. Someone who's leaving someone behind, been there, done that. They're heading in your direction. They're fast, they're fiery. See, one of them is fast and one of them is slow. But the thing is, the other person also has Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. This is the couple that work together, play together, stay together. They're all here. King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Swords, and King and Queen of Pentacles. You're in complete alignment with this one person. You're going to know. At first, you're going to be in your head, and then you're going to, I feel, have this moment where I feel like you realize one of them is moving too slow. Yeah, if you want children, it's someone who kind of drags their feet. They're more focused on their money. So I do see some of you reminiscing too. So you could be just reminiscing about this, where you're seeing the things these two people have in common, which usually when people start to think that way, it's looking at your type. It's about your type, more than likely. But yeah, they both have something in common, but it's who you have the most in common with. That's what matters most. Yeah, see, somebody who's faithful, loyal, someone who's on the same page. I feel like you got someone who's just not, they move too slow. Queen of Swords, and I mean, it's fast-moving energy. It's somebody who can think on their feet and make a decision. The other person's kind of a procrastinator. But I do think that you know that you should probably take it a bit slow. Okay? But yeah, I do see longing for love. Definitely a crush. This could be someone you knew when you were young. Did you go to school with someone? Are you comparing that to your first love, maybe? That's what it could be, your first love. Are you comparing this person? Or is it this first love that's coming back around? But I'm telling you, you've got two people who are so much the same, but they're different. No, you're going to get a commitment here. You've got somebody who is committed here. They're building the foundation. Yeah, they want to build with you. This is two people building each other up, building together. They'll put in the work. See, somebody here, this is what it is. One of these people focuses more on work, and they want you to do all the work. In other words, the house, the home. They want you to sacrifice, possibly career, things like that, because they're all about work. So really do take either relationship comes in, like I say, just assess it very carefully, because I do see you wanting love, but you want someone that you're on the same page with, somebody who has a similar lifestyle, because I feel you've got two people who are the same. They both work a lot, but one of them is definitely more youthful, playful, someone who likes to have fun, where the other person, I'm not really seeing a lot of that. They're all work. So it could be someone you've dated before. Yeah, but if you are somebody who's like that, like I say, that's the person you'll align with. So the Empress is balance. The Empress, is balance, keeps their whole life in balance, focusing on love, focusing on money, the house, the home, the relationship, all of it, everything in balance. So that's what you need, is somebody who's like that, someone who's just right. Someone is seeing you that way. But just watch out for someone who's looking for someone to sacrifice their own career aspirations, their own goals, to be a housewife, especially if they don't provide. If they don't provide, because it can be a misery. A lot of feminines would love to just be a housewife and cook and clean and garden and do all those lovely things, and but if you don't get anything for it, then you're living in poverty. Somebody who doesn't give you very much to do that. You see, somebody who's cheap, where they don't give the person the money to take care of a house and a home properly, and then it can become extremely stressful. So yeah, so I do feel it's, I'd be a little cautious of that energy of one of these people. You want somebody who's a partner, where you can have your goals and aspirations, because you certainly don't want to sacrifice for somebody so they can get well off, right? So they can get rich, and they toss you a pittance to take care of the house and the home. There's nothing left. You're always sacrificing yourself. So don't sacrifice yourself for somebody who's looking for a housewife, unless you know that you're going to have, I feel like with this other person, they like to cook. They like a clean house. They like a nice home. That's the person that you want to connect with. The other person, they don't conform to those kind of rules. They kind of do their own thing. So this is why I feel like you're going to choose the person that aligns with your life, what you want, your goals and aspirations as well. Don't give up your goals and aspirations to serve somebody who tosses you breadcrumbs to do it with. That's the only thing. But I think you're going to be shocked and surprised. Okay. at actually how generous this other person will be. Not just with their money, their emotions. They are successful. They want the relationship to be. Okay? So something you've been wanting and waiting for is about to happen here. But I really feel the other person will drag their feet. They may not even be home often. And that's where I think you're going to have this moment where you're going to realize it's all about the house, the home, the financial foundation, everything in balance between two people. So, I mean, the person you're dealing with could be somebody who was like that with somebody and didn't even realize it. Because often the Queen of Cups will sacrifice and never say anything. They'll keep their feelings to themselves. So whatever you do, don't give without receiving. You want to teach. This is also teaching someone how, how you want to be treated. Okay, that's what the Empress does. And you do it right in the beginning. If you find somebody is cheap with their time and their energy, their love, their money, where they want to always go Dutch, or they want you to pay for things after because this is also somebody who cooks and cleans and invites someone to their home, makes them comfortable, but it's never reciprocated. Okay, so you want to watch for all these things. Don't be the wife until somebody shows you they're capable and willing to be the husband. Okay? Because that's what I feel like you're going to need to look at here. But Sag feminines, masculines, I really feel that some of you have someone here, maybe even when you were younger, or you're just reminiscing about that. Maybe you had a partner when you were young. They weren't ready. They weren't emotionally mature. They didn't help you with anything. They were always off playing or working, dragging their feet home. They didn't want to be there, that kind of thing. Yeah. So if you have that kind of a relationship, make sure you're not the one doing all the work. Teach them how you want to be treated. Yeah. I feel like you got a really nice person coming in. You're going to be shocked and surprised, and it's going to be positive. It's going to make you feel really happy. You're going to get a communication. So take care, and we'll see you soon.